Hi, welcome back. I'm doing a kitchen reset today. I'm turning on my diffuser first, then we're cleaning the air fryer, getting the dishes done, and making the kitchen feel fresh again. Let's do a simple routine to make the space feel peaceful. If you are cleaning with me today, let's just get this done one thing at a time. On cleaning days especially, I like to get my diffuser going first before I get started. Today I'm going for a fresh clean scent, so I am mixing lemon and eucalyptus essential oils in my diffuser. If you have a diffuser, let me know what oils you like to mix or what your favorite oils are. I'm always looking for new options and ideas to use in my home. Here's a little peek inside of my cabinet where I keep all my essential oils. I mainly use Revive essential oils. I used to be part of like a membership where they would send me a seasonal set of oils like 4 times a year, but I ended up getting so many oils that I had to turn the membership off just so I can use up what I do have. This is one spot I've been needing to clean for a while, but it's definitely a spot I like to put off. I'm actually embarrassed of how bad this looks. I should have done this a lot sooner. Please tell me I'm not the only one who puts off cleaning my air fryer. I decided to give this a little spray and let it sit while I go and start working on scrubbing the trays off. I have so much of a buildup on here. I'm going to try to get off what I can and then spray it with the Dawn Power Wash and let it sit for a while and then come back to it. The goal here for me is to get this cleaned off and looking way better, but I know it's not going to look perfect. There's just so much buildup on it. I just want to get the chunks and a big portion of all the buildup off, but it doesn't need to be perfect. While those trays are sitting and soaking, I need to get the dishes done in my sink and load up the dishwasher. I'm just working through the dishes one section at a time. I always end up doing my silverware last. I'm also just doing a quick rinse on things and putting them straight into the dishwasher, because usually as we use our dishes, we clean them off so that they're not usually really bad or have crusty food stuck to them. Rinsing the dishes off right after you use them is a must in our house, just because we have 2 cats and I do not like them jumping on the kitchen counters or getting in the sink and trying to get any food off any dishes that are sitting in the sink. Does anybody else have problems like this with their animals, or do you have cats that will jump on your counters or try to get the food off dishes that are sitting in your sink? Also cannot leave any type of food out on our counters. No bread or anything. Everything has to be put up in the pantry, just because that helps prevent from the cats wanting to jump up on the counters. The trays have been soaking for a while I was doing the dishes, so I have just come back to them to scrub them really good and rinse them off. And I will do one more spray down, let it sit for a second, and rinse them off one more time before I put them back in the air fryer. I'm already feeling so much better about these trays. They're looking way better. Besides this particular tray, the one on the very bottom, I believe I might need to get a more powerful degreaser to get all of that buildup off, but it's looking way better. It's not perfect, but a huge improvement. I had this soaking also, so I've come back to wipe it off, get all the crumbs out, just give it a good wipe down before I put the trays back in. Putting the trays back in, they've had multiple scrub downs and soaking, and they're looking so much better. I'm happy I finally cleaned this out. I can't believe I waited so long, but it was worth the work to get it to this point. If you are cleaning with me today, just do what you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be better than what it was. For example, my air fryer. It's definitely not perfect, but way better, so I'm feeling much better about it. And if anything, doing the dishes and cleaning out your sink makes a big difference in the kitchen. At least I feel that way. So just getting that done can make a big difference. Now I need to clean up my kitchen, put some things away, and wipe down the counters. I recently had my birthday, so I needed to get rid of my birthday balloons, clean up the counter, and take the cards down off the counter also. My flowers need to be refreshed also. Some of them are dead, so I will get rid of those and keep the good ones and give them some fresh water. I got a clean vase to switch my flowers over to. I plan on taking all my flowers out of the old vase, going through each one, trimming them down about another inch or two, and getting rid of all the ones that look wilted and dead, and then just holding on to the ones that still look good. Then that way I can have like another flower arrangement without having to pay for anything and just utilizing what's still good. I like having flowers on my island regularly. I think it just adds a good touch to the house and it just looks pretty, especially when the kitchen's clean and the counters are clean and dishes are done. It's just refreshing and calm looking. Sometimes you don't need a whole new bouquet. You can just take what you have, what still looks good, rearrange it a little, and it feels fresh again. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just taking what's left, rearranging them so they look balanced and full. Nothing fancy, just making it look pretty for the week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this calm style, I'd love for you to come back and watch more of my cozy resets. And if you want, leave me a comment and tell me what you worked on while this was playing. I love reading them. I hope this gave you a little motivation in a calmer space. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.